Hello, we are back, and once again there will be some PlayStation 1, and once again it will be a fan-translated game. Blaze and Blade Busters. At first I didn't think this was a separate game. I thought this was just a different release of the same game. There is already a game called Blaze and Blade that one was released in Japan and Europe only. That one was never released in the US. But I just thought that Blaze and Blade Busters was a upgraded version of the first game. But apparently I was wrong. This is a separate game, so of course we have to play it. I wonder what can we convert? Now loading. No Blaze and Blade Busters data on this memory card. I guess we have to... I think the first game worked in the same way. You have to create a character before you can start the game. And it looks like we have very many classes to choose between. Everything is double. There's a male and a female version of everything. Here's the female fighter, female priest, female thief, a wizard female, hunter female. But we're gonna go with the standard male fighter. That's how boring we are going to be. Mostly because you know that most games will be balanced around this one. They know that most people will choose it, and the game will be the most balanced for this class. That's usually my motivation for going with it. Haha. I don't see... there it is. Or is it? Are we missing some letters? I think so. Maybe. Yes, I don't see the yay. Then it will be just up key. What do we have here? What might these things represent? Nurm, Pol, Eld, Fry, Kol, Snub, and QT. Let's just go with the first option, normal. We don't get any indication at all what any of these does. Is this language okay? Yes, this language is okay. Guard attribute. Darkness, holy, evil. I wonder which attribute would be the best to go with. It's either just the fire one or the evil one. It sounds like a good idea to protect against evil. Oh no, we have to calculate the stat bonus. Let's do a quick save and see how random this is. Ah, I remember this was in the first game as well. I think that is very good. We got 13 extra points. I think 15 might have been the maximum. Maybe. Oops. We have strength, intelligence, mind, agility, constitution, boost defense and HP. That's nice that we get some explanation for later. It affects magic and magic defense. This one resists ailments. There's apparently mental ones and body ones. Defense and HP. Spell damage and MP. Various actions. I'm assuming drop rate and critical, those are the usual ones. And apparently we can't choose the HP and MP, those seems to be set. Those are only affected by the other ones, so if we do this one we get some extra HP. So I will probably do it like this. And then just raise these. And we don't know if we want to use any spells or if we need to use any spells yet, so we hold off on this one. That seems fine to me. I don't understand what's going on. Oh. Can we just set our max level? Is that what that is? Then we set it to 50, of course. And see how that goes. Save to memory card. We don't want to redo. How is that my portrait? That is not what I expected the portrait to be for that character. Save complete. Maybe we need to create 3 more characters before we begin. Yeah, it looks like we need a full party maybe. Cannot add same character to party. Yeah, it seems like we can't proceed until we have 4 different characters. This is gonna be a slow start. Indeed, that would be something. And all of them are identical fighters. Boom, 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 boom. I thought that we only needed to add the one character. Then I guess if we need to have 4, I guess I'm going to use a priest. That seems like a good idea. And as I said before, a lot of the leathers are missing. So it's unfortunate we can't... Oh, maybe I see, I just forgot to scroll up and down. I thought we were locked to these leathers, or whatever leathers we had. But apparently you could scroll up and down. Yeah, I thought we were locked to these characters. But apparently we could scroll up to get the rest of them. And I still have no idea what any of these do. Maybe it's the character type. It says polite down there. Maybe pool is for polite. But I have no idea what the rest of them are. I think the main character was fiery, but we switched it to normal. Ah, I see. Is this language? Okay, they are asking what type of language the character will use. So this character will use polite language. I see. We figured it out. We figured it out. Affects magic and defense. Spell damage. Oh, what was the difference? This one affects magic, or maybe this one only affects magic defense. Because this one is spell power, spell damage. It will be half an hour just to create a party. This is why I hate the Western RPGs. You don't get to play the game. I want to play the game. Indeed, who is the developer? Was TNE the developer? I think TNE was the developer. We can see if it says on the title screen. I also explained that this is the second game in the series. The first game had a release in Europe, but not in the US. So the first game you could play in English if you play the European version. But this one was exclusive to Japan, so this one is fan translated. Oh my, we can get higher stats. 15 wasn't the maximum, we can get higher than that. I guess we want a ranged attacker for the final member. Let's make one of those. Fairy elf, but it looks like they are using a sword. There we go. Hunter, that one has a bow. No idea what to name this one. She can be... Let's see how many leathers we have to work with. There we go. That one fits. Let's go with holy. No, that's light. Well, there is holy. Oh no, she had... This is not okay. That's better. Let's reroll until... That's nice that we can just reroll infinite. I should have rerolled the other... Oops. I should have rerolled the other ones then. If we can just really do it over and over. That's great. That's the best character yet. And what does she need as a hunter? Everyone needs the strength. Everyone needs some resistance. Everyone needs some HP. Maybe she needs to be the lucky one. Let's see if we can finally start the game, if this is good enough, if we finally have a party. So much saving, so much loading. Welcome to PlayStation 1. Start with this party, yes. Let's see if this game is an actual game or just a menu simulator. We could have beaten Kingsfield Pilot 4 times by now. Amateur, we have a party of amateurs. What's in the stock box? Herbs. Hello, want some special herb? I'm not sure if we should trust the special herb. Please visit again. I have no idea what happened in that menu, but... we got some random NPCs we can mingle with. Hey, have a drink. Drunk is heaven. But over 20 only, of course. Recheck all treasure chests. New loot may appear. Some foes resist normal weapons. Use magic or magic arms on them. Magic weapons are from the ancient mage era. Hick wee, hick wee. I'm hick not drunk wee woo whoops. So far we have some great NPCs. Woo, all the yelling hurts, but I won't stop, never, woo, burning up. Yes, look at this quality RPG. Such shame that we never got this. As always, Japan keeps all the best RPGs for themselves. A floating island, how does it fly? How do we get there? Hey, don't rush, level up steadily. Oh well, we can keep doing that forever, it seems. So many random NPC comments. Return rope, how much money do we have? Let's see, how much money we have. It seems like we have 500 money. Let's buy... Healing potion seems very cheap. Let's buy 10 of those. Thanks. Add it to your items. Let the adventure begin. Kids in Ghost Ship, Angra Maze, Altar, Uri, Leather, Dragon, Lost Girl, Old Clock. Let's start at the top with the kids in. Seems like we have a few different quests to choose between. Back to the quest select. Will we start this game with a ghost ship? That seems a bit too scary, but we'll see. Recommended level is 50. Recommended level is unknown. This one is recommended level 80. Level of 100. I guess we are starting with the ghost ship after all. It's the one we seem strong enough for. Uh-oh, I am a bit concerned about the timer. There is a time 4 clocks. Maybe it's just an indication of how long the quest will be. Hopefully there isn't any actual time involved. 4 clocks, 5 clocks, 2 clocks. And this one said specifically, yeah, we have to do it alone. You can only be one player for this one. This one is super fast, but super difficult. Ghost ship it is. I'm just going to try something in the menu. First of all, saving, and then let's see. Yes, when we played Kingsfield yesterday, I had to switch some settings in the emulator. But now I switched them back. So that I can play with the joystick. Ghost ship sounds fun. It seems like our boat is leaking a bit. You can see the water effects go into the boat. Is someone firing? Is the ghost ship firing at us? Ship will capsize. It doesn't look 50 years old. The food is still warm. We have a jump button. Woohoo! We have an attack button. We can use the items. We only have those potions we bought. Oh, we have a shield button. We can turn around and block in. Looks like we can block in 8 different directions. And we can spin the camera around. Nice, and we can switch between the characters. Yes, I took a quick look, and I think that is true. This one was pretty recently. I think this one was fan translated this year, so I don't think anyone has uploaded it yet to YouTube or How Long to Beat. So this will be another mystery game, I think. Maybe someone beat the Japanese version and uploaded that one. But I didn't see any completed for the English one. Oh, we got some healing. So the nice. So the hunter also have some healing, unless I wasted an item. That's good. Look at this animation for fighting with the priest. This is how the priest fights. That is great. Don't get close to me, I'm just a priest. Or a priestess in this case. Stay away, stupid monsters. Yeah, exactly, stay away, demons. And of course we have the dwarf with his big... He does a very quick slash with the axe. He also have a shield, so... Those two characters are more or less identical. And it seems I don't have to push any button to investigate, and that text appears automatically as soon as I get close. The text appears. Is that everything in here? I thought there... Yeah, that was everything. Check other rooms? Yes. Logbook, let's read it. Saint Elena, depart with ancient relics. That was the last entry. Very old map. That's everything for this room. And of course it's a ghost ship, so of course we can't get any music. That is one big cannon. Actually, I have seen a real cannon that was just as big as this one, so I guess it's a reasonable size for a cannon. Return rope. It's a portrait of the captain. No. It talked. Oh no, we can't hurt it, it's a ghost, run! Run! A dwarf could break it, that's interesting. Time to break, that's interesting, we need a dwarf to break doors. Yes, let's take the broadsword. I wonder what the different drops are. No! More blood skeletons! That looks like a hammer. Level up! So I guess maybe the blue ones are money and the purple or pink ones are experience. I wonder. Yeah, we have a menu. Let's see. Normal sword. A sword for beginners. Where did the broadsword go? I guess the dwarf picked it up. Yeah. How do we give it? How do we switch it to... how do we switch it to the other character? Item trade, there we go. Trade this one to this character. Something tells me there will be a lot of menuing in this game. But at least we can see that the broadsword has 12 attack compared to the normal sword with 7 attack, so it is an upgrade. Then we have to go... yeah, equipped. Will it spawn infinite enemies? Ooh, spooky ghost. Something tells me that magic is better against these guys. But at least the party is doing the party is actually doing something. The party is not pointless. The party is not pointless, which is a good thing. And you can play this game in co-op, in local co-op, up to 4 players. If you have adapter, you can plug in 4 controllers in one PlayStation. And the cool part about this game is that I can play the game on my console at my home, and then a friend can bring his memory card and we can load his character into my game. So that's actually a very fun way of doing co-op. Legend of Mana also did the same thing on PlayStation. I remember me and a friend doing that. He got my level 99 character, so he could just use me to crush everything in his game. Ooh, and we have a map of the ship. What? Can we even set out markers? That look like markers. It seems like we can put markers on the spot we are on. So if we find something of interest, we can put a marker in that place. That's also very ahead of its time. Maybe because they are ghosts, they keep respawning in this room. I'm just double checking something. Yeah, we don't. The same goes for treasure chests. We don't have to push any button to open them. We just need to get close to open them. A dwarf could break it. I'm glad we brought a dwarf to this. Do we get any healing from the levels up? That's something I want to confirm. Let's see. Brutta has 113 HP right now. Let's see when she levels up. Yes, that's nice. That is nice. We get full healing whenever we level up. So that is good. Ah, it was a door. It is annoying that we need to pick up the experience, but it can't be helped. It's just that type of game. Ooh, great Shamshir. That sounds like something we want. Too bad I once again have to switch it over to the other character. Like I said, there will be a lot of menuing, it seems. We have only played for a few minutes and we already got 2 new weapons. And look at the attack power on this thing. Let's equip that right now. We go from 53 attack to 105. We more than doubled our attack power by finding that random drop. And you can see at the bottom what classes can use it. This sword is for fighters, elves and dwarves. Those are the classes that can use it. Yeah, I'm doing so much damage. I can probably instant kill most of the enemies. Too bad we didn't bring any beep. A beep can unlock this. Come and get me. What is that? Looks important. We got a crank. What do we need a crank for? Look at those super polygon mermaids. Let's see if they spawn again. We have to take a closer look. But at least there doesn't seem to be any timer of any kind, so that clock symbol in the menu was just an estimate how long the quest will be compared to the other quests. So that's good to know. It's a relief knowing that we don't have to hurry. We can stay here all day and just farm skeletons and ghosts. Will we die if we get in the water? No, we will not die, we will get teleported. Oh no, trap, huh? What kind of trap? Confusion. I can't control my character, I'm confused. But I can switch character. I just want to fight with the priest. The priest is the best. Let's see if that confusion wears off, yes. From now on, we're playing with the priest. Dish, 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 dish. And we have to do some menuing, because we found that chainmail. Only fighters and dwarves can have it, with 18 defense. So once again we have to switch it over to the main character. Then we have to unequip the leather and equip the chainmail. And the inventory will be full constantly. We will constantly have a full inventory and have to throw away things and sell things if we make it to the town. Yeah. This will be a bit tricky. Precision platforming. I remember the first game also had some very tricky platforming sometimes. Let's turn the camera. People that complain about Xenogears and Babel's Tower never played these games, that's for sure. My experience, it fell to the bottom of the ocean. At least the mermaids doesn't respawn, it seems. And all of this was just to get a treasure chest. I hope it's a good one. Oh, oh, nice. We can zoom out the camera. That's nice. And all it was a return rope. I always prefer the zoomed out camera in my games. In my action games. Now we have to backtrack out this way. And this was such a waste if you just consider the only thing we got was a rope. But of course we fought a lot of enemies. Fighting the enemies is the main point. We need to get We have level 59 right now. We need at least 80 to go to the next mission. What? Who are these people who talk smack about Xenogears? We need to find their phone number and call every single one of them. To bring out the dwarf again. It could be worse. You could also try to defend Xenosaga 2 for 20 years. It's another thing you could do. A miracle, a completely normal door that just opens. Oh no, a trap. There are so many traps in the treasures. Almost every treasure is also a trap. And apparently I can't attack. I guess I'm paralyzed. Hello? Is it dead? Is it alive? What's going on? There we go. Yeah, that's I already learned my lesson very, very long ago. I stay away from all the internet discussions. Trap by electric trap. As I said, every single trap is also, or every single treasure is also a trap in this game. Except the green ones, these seems to be fine. Yes, imagine if those games needed 3 to 5 games each. That would be... Then Xenogears would need even more. But none of those would need, not even Final Fantasy VII would need more than one game. You can just do it one game. Just do one game as it was intended. 6 games! Remember that one game? Remember Xenogears? It was supposed to be 6 games. But they ran out of budget and couldn't do 6 games. Yeah, I can see I can see how that happened. I can see how that conversation happened. It never ends. It has been 28 years, but there are still people going on and on about the 6 games. The 6 games that were never even meant to be games to begin with. And the same goes for Xenosaga as well. He's going to do 6 games again! Yes, that was an ID for a little while. As soon as episode 1 was released, that ID was already trashed. By the time episode 1 released, they already knew that they wouldn't be doing 6 games. That plan was just an ID before the first game. Ooh, another chainmail. Then we put it on the dwarf. Oh, it wasn't a chainmail. Yes, it was a chainmail. How confusing. This one says chainmail, and at the bottom it's iron chainmail. I wonder how good the shield is in this game. We haven't really used the shield yet. It's these battles are a bit too much hack and slash and messy to actually put up the shield. Maybe if that's a pretty nice idea. If I play as the dwarf and stand in the front line and just hold up my shield, then maybe the mage and the archer can take care of the enemies from behind. It's so hard to make any progress in this game because the enemies respawn so quickly and they are also so fast to kill, and we seem to be getting decent experience from them, so it's so hard to move on to the next room like this. I'm trying to move on, but the enemies just keep appearing. Hopefully this will only be a thing in the ghost ship. I don't expect the enemies to respawn like this in other areas. But we'll see once we get there. Can the dwarf use the broadsword? No, only the fighter, so this one is waste. We can sell it or trash it. Can we see our money anywhere? How much money do we get? I can't find my money. No, I can't see my money anywhere. I am assuming that the blue items we pick up is the money and the pink crystals are the experience, but we can't be sure. Oh well, we will find out. It would be nice if they dropped another Shamshir, because that one, the dwarf could use that one. And it seems like I have to be the one to, I think I have to be the one to pick up the loot. Nothing inside. Yeah, it looks like I have to pick up the loot. The NPCs won't do it. Or the AI. Quick, before they spawn. Ooh, new enemies. Jumping enemies. Giant frogs, maybe. I can't tell what they are. Ghost corridor. Material magic. Is this a dead end? Oh, no, we found a place to use the crank. Is it for the anchor? Or exactly what happened? I have no idea what happened. We will have to explore and see. There wasn't any quick button for the map. We have to go into the... So, where to go? I guess maybe we should go up to the upper floor again. There's a long corridor. If we go this way, there's a long corridor with a dead end. We could check that one and see if there is anything good. And actually, when it comes to the first game, Blaze and Blade Eternal Quest, that one even had a PC release back in the day. Just like Final Fantasy 7 and 8, that one also released both on PlayStation and on PC. That's pretty rare. So let's go to the end of this corridor and see what we find. And the full length of the ship. What do we get? Ah, this was the place we wanted to go. Nice. The crank lowered the ladder, so now we can go up. Take a look at the map. So many rooms, so much to explore. I can't leave the ladder. So are they... What do they want from me? Ah, there we go. I guess we can't return down. No going back. Ooh, we found a longbow. Let's switch to her and see if it is better. This one has 5 attack power, the longbow has 19, so that's a pretty decent upgrade for her. And I like her portrait, quite a cute portrait. Can we steal these weapons? I'm just going to confirm something. No idea what that did. Purify the undead. Oh, do we have some kind of combo? If we look at the bottom, there is some kind of combo. X triangle triangle. We are playing inverted Xenogears. In Xenogears, it would be triangle triangle X. Single HP heal. Boost magic defense. Yes, let's try equipping this one. So I guess this is the you can only equip one spell at a time. But maybe you can do that combination to do any of the spells at any time. Let's try. No, nothing happened. I wonder how you do the combo then. But for now we only have a single, she can only heal herself it seems. I don't see any way to target the other party members with the heal. Oh, maybe that healed someone else. It's hard to tell. Yes, I think I am healing the others. Either way, so far this game is very similar to the first game and I'm having quite some fun with it. Very simple, but still fun. Captain's menu. Herb, fish, mermaid. maybe the ship got cursed because they ate the mermaids. And we got the recipe. Now we know how to do it. Serve with tomatoes. Ooh, there's an item. There's a garlic. I wonder if we actually have to do the recipe. That would be fun if we have to do the entire recipe. Uh-oh, it's the ghost, Captain. He can walk through the walls. Run! We have no chance against the Captain. It looks like we are going to make the food, because I just found the fish and the salt and pepper. Yeah, we are definitely doing the... We are definitely doing the recipe. It was not just for fun. It's a trap with paralyze. But also an iron helm. Nice. Do we even have any helm on right now? Or couldn't I pick it up? Ah, I have full inventory. We have to throw something away. Let's just throw this away. Or this. Discard? Yes. Let's see, it has 4 defense, better than 0 defense. And I also wanted to check. Yes, these are the key items: salt, pepper, garlic, and herbs. So at least those things won't clutter the inventory. Looks like paralyze is slow. This is the most spacious barracks I have ever seen in a ship. Look at the spacing of these beds. So generous to the crew. Uh-oh, there he is again. He's gonna get us. All he wanted was some mermaid stew. Ah, he's here, run! We can't defeat him. Or can we? We are actually doing damage to him, so I wonder, maybe we can defeat him. Maybe we can defeat him. Berserker drug. Oops. No, there he is. Run. But if we can damage him, we should be able to defeat him. Those are the rules. That one won't open. What about this one? And this should be the one we came through. No, all of them. Is it time to defeat him? I guess so. Yeah, oh, maybe it wasn't the captain, maybe it was just a random one. Quick, grab the chest. I actually think this is a great dungeon. It's not the most exciting Not with the most exciting graphic style or most exciting combat either, but I think it's enjoyable enough. Just some pure, simple action fun. Ooh, we get some defense and some attack power. Yeah, that's it. There is nothing wrong with the music so far either. We'll see once we get to the other dungeons how the music holds up. If there is anything with a bit more speed to it. This is a ghost ship after all, so it's fitting to have something slower and ominous. It's a bit weird to have this as the first dungeon of the game, but that's how it went. Fool, reading my book, suffer! Uh-oh, we shouldn't have read the book. It was a cursed book. It will get annoying with all those traps. And I just realized we don't get to distribute any points when we level up, so those initial points we distributed at the beginning was the only ones we ever got to do that with. Zoom zoom! Yes, lurk away. We'll see. We'll see if I'm still at the ghost ship or have found any new areas when you get back. We still have a few more rooms according to the map. Level 70. We have gained 20 levels during this time on the ship. So yes, we have played. We spent about 20 minutes doing the character, so we have had 1 hour of actual gameplay and 20 levels. Those are some fast levels. From... Ouch, let's not go close to him. Yes, we want to go south in this room. We do have, I just noticed, we do have that tiny compass at the bottom of the screen. So it's easy to tell which direction we are going. So far, this game has all the fact that this game has some had those map markers is amazing to me. No other game had map markers in 1998. I only wish there is a button we are not using. We're not using the select button as far as I can tell. So I wish that the map had a quick button on the select. That would be perfect. Right now that is probably the one thing I'm missing the most. Just having a quick map. And it's not like it's slow to do this either, it's just a few unnecessary steps when we could have had instant map. These guys are pretty hard to hit and we hit so little. Even going to deal with them, they are too annoying. Let's see. Life potion full, they said. Maybe that isn't the same thing as the healing common soul. Yeah, let's pick it up with another character. He can get it. Heal single HP. I wonder if they're trying to say that this is a resurrect item. Resurrects with a single HP. I think that is what they are trying to say. Yeah, further south. No enemies in this room. But this room made up for it instantly. Enemies everywhere. Do these guys instantly respawn? I want to check that. If that's the case, these guys would be great to... No, they don't respawn. They would be great to farm some levels otherwise. Let's try to sneak into this room. But this is the first time when I'm worried about our health. Yes. I'm gonna do a quick save. I refuse to replay all of this. We haven't had any real save since we entered the pirate ship, so if we died right now, we would have to redo the entire ship. That won't be happening. And she seems to be bad at actually using her healing. I never see her use the healing. Maybe I have to switch to her. How do I heal myself? Just standing completely still, yes. I assume that the MP is also healed with level, so there shouldn't be any reason to hold back on that. And why did it... There we go. Evil orb. You can get an evil orb. Did it disappear? Did it disappear? That's annoying. Looks like it. Oh well. I hope we didn't need an evil orb for anything. Ah, only a thief can get into that secret room. Run! Where to go, where to go? All of this is a dead end. Ah, there's a ladder. Are we up on deck, or is there yet another floor? Seems like there is there is a full other floor. This is one big ship. Look at this. We have to explore all of this as well. This is a massive dungeon to start off the game with. Massive, I say. Are we doing that to prevent the ghost from coming after us? I don't think he cares about ladders. He seems... Knock before entering. It is written. I didn't knock. Why didn't I knock? Oh, are we back to the start? I think this is where we started. Yes. Oh, I didn't notice the skeleton before. Keys. Who steals my keys? And yes, that confirms it. The MP is also... the MP is also refilled with levels. So we can just blast the MP if we want to. I guess it was a good thing that we found the keys first of all, before any locked doors. But I'm really not a fan of these annoying flying ghosts. Maybe I should switch to the archer. Hello? Switch to her. Do they stack? I hope so. They do stack. There seems to be... Yeah, there seems to be auto-aim for the archer. This is great. Well, not complete auto-aim, but some auto-aim at least. It seems like this... Oops. It seems like the game only handles 8 directions after all, so it will be almost impossible to hit anything without some auto-aim. Room key used. I shall assume it is not a one-time use key. We can enter the ventilation. This looks like a stage of some kind. This is a well-equipped ship. The barracks have had very spacious room. They have a stage, and they have ventilation systems. Yeah, look at this. They have a ventilation system on the ship. This is great. What a ghost ship. Ooh, reflect shield. Who's going to get the reflect shield? Dwarf or fighter, both can have it. High magic resistance. Deepens 12. It's a bit weird. They don't... can we see any change in the magic deepens? They only write attack 0, deepens 12. Yeah, we can see at the very bottom the magic defense is changing quite a bit. So that's sometimes you need to equip the item to see the actual status changes. We only see attack and defense as a quick note, the general stats. We can throw that away. Yeah, I can't get up. We can jump over there. Even though it doesn't look like it on this map. I see. I think, yeah, the ventilation shaft is just a tiny bit brighter on this map. They could have done a better job to distinguish the colors, but you can't tell the ventilation from the not ventilation on the map. Luckily, you don't take too much fall damage. It's so easy to fall down. This is also locked. Yeah. We haven't been in here. Locked. We can get some previews of the ship. Oh. How did you get in here? Oops, most of them seem locked. We don't have many places we can actually go. Not even there. We can go out this way. Is that a save point or just a healing? We'll see. Is it boss time? Custom what? Oh. Interesting. Hmm. Let's do a quick save. Let's see if the captain finally wants to fight. Hammock room. Store hammocks neatly. It is written. Which key is which? Seems like we can't get into the hammock room. No, we still need to find more keys. Ladder room. It is written. Why is this not a door? We can't. This is nothing. We can't break it with a dwarf. We can't unlock it. We can't do anything. Ah, nice. That was the medical room. Outfitting. Repair move. Oh, I see an item. Ah, safety key. Which room was that? Was that the room all the way to the end? So we're gonna have to run around and find plenty of keys. I think the safety room was the one at the very end. That is the ladder room. This one doesn't work. But this is the safety room. Why can't we unlock this? That's confusing. We do have the safety key. I guess we just try it in all the doors then. Which key it is which? This is just healing. And this seems to be another fake door. I don't like the fake doors. At least tell me they are locked or blocked or something. Guess we have to go back into the ventilation then. And apparently this wasn't healing. Oh, it was healing, it's just that. You have to actually stand on it. the character that wants healing has to be the one standing on it. It doesn't heal the entire party instantly. Did we ever go this way at all? I don't think so. This should be new. Yes, we can get out here. One item. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we needed to have this hint to know what key to use. That might be the case. Siren Serpent is the keyword. We can go back here and read it again, so we're gonna actually have to use that. For some reason we didn't pick up the note. But maybe having the information was vital. I see double treasure chest in the library. Oops. Can't even make the jump. Launch. Oh, feather mantle. That sounds like something that a priest might be able to use. Or maybe the hunter. No, everyone can have it. And it has pretty decent defense, so let's equip it. From 5 to 17. Boom, 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 boom. This was one big and tricky floor. Did we already? Yes, I think we already grabbed this. But I don't think we ever went all the way to this side. There wasn't much to see here, but at least we explored it. Ah, this seems important. Siren. Serpent. Already deactivated. Nice, nice, nice. This is progress. Now we have to go back into the ventilation and all the way to the other side again. Where was the entrance? It was over there. But so far, this one dungeon that we have had is better than any dungeon in the first game, so I would say this is already a upgrade to the first game, and I will gladly play this game in co-op with my friend who was obsessed with the first game. He spent so much time in the first game. Is there anywhere we actually need to go in here? Or is it straight for the end? Whoa. Can we finally open this not real door? No, we can't. What about the big one? There are a few doors we didn't go to. It's back! There are a few doors we missed, but probably nothing important. It could be a decent equipment, of course. Oh. Is there still something we need to do? I thought we would finally be fighting him in there. And since we're going up, we can't go back down. That seems to be the pattern. We are going to raise the ladder. But it should finally be boss time. Cannon could break it. We have some harpies, singing harpies. Oh no, we are all asleep. Wake us up. And we automatically switch to the one that woke first. Perfect time for the hunter. There we go. Ah, nice. We get to shoot it with this tiny cannon. Ouch! Mages are not to be taken lightly. Need kindling, so we have to find some kindling. Yes, I know, I was just trying to move it some more, but we couldn't. Time to find some kindling. Oh, there was some wind. Stop that. I got silence, but I'm a warrior, I don't care about silence. I can be a silent warrior. Candle, I guess candle is some kindling. I could light a cannon with a candle. That confirms it. We can heal the party. No, we have to stop the wind somehow or find a way to... Oh! Find a way to preserve the candle. Stop summoning giant feet to squash me. Got another candle, but we still don't have any way to transport it. We have a tarot card, what can we do with that? A magic infused tarot. I guess it's seems like a one-time use item. But as soon as we leave the room, the wind is gonna blow out the candle again, so we have to find a way to stop that. Harpies. I didn't even have the time to switch to my ranger or hunter. Is there any candles on this side of the ship? Nah, it's blowing on this side either way, so... Cannon room. Ouch, what a welcome. This is not great. Hello? Stuck in the corner. I'm not sure how this is the cannon room. No, not more of them, no! No, get me out of here. I don't see anything of use in here. Let's just go. This is not a nice room. There's another candle that we can't use. Oh, one of the characters is down. This won't end well. I see an item at least. Hopefully it's something we need. It's flint, haha! Is the flint enough, or do we need to combine the flint with something? And what do we do about the dead character? Let's see if that one won't open. Ah, nice. He revives with 1 HP. Then we won't have to worry about dying in this game. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. This is annoying. Oh, do we have some? Yes, we have some auto regen as well. I have not noticed that until now. We do have some auto regen. I can't see anything. What is going on? I'm gonna switch. That was a messy battle, but at least it seems... Kapew! The candles was just to lure you. You thought you needed candles, but you needed flint. Ignore. This room. Oh, I didn't notice there was poison on the floor. That seems to be something for the mage. This one has 5 attack, this one has 14 attack. Oh, I can't. No, it's just for fairies. I see. It was a fairy road after all, so maybe not surprising. Then we wasted all of our help on nothing. Have to heal up so we can cross over to the other side again. Why can't I heal myself? There we go. And some healing for her. It's not easy to aim with this healing. You just have to push the general direction the characters are standing. Let's continue jumping. It seemed like the jumping didn't help too much. We will have to let's try to level everyone up so they get their health back. The harpies are fine. I'm not super scared of the harpies. Oh no, we have another room of this. And the healer died. I don't dare to cross over when the healer is dead. Oh no, she died again. This is not good. And everyone is asleep. We will have to quickly kill something before we die. And she's dead again. And she's alive. And she's dead. This will take a while. And she has a level. Nice. Then we go this way. Heavy voices echoes. Arvail, title god, for that reckless grant. Reckless received. What does that even mean? Ooh, I just remembered, we did, let's see, maybe we can't see it here, but back when we were in town before, we could see our titles. I don't see it anywhere, but back in town we had a title of amateur, so I guess our title has switched to reckless because we got over to this side. Flame road, yes. That one has to be for our priestess. No, that one is also for fairies only. What a shame. The auto aim is not auto enough. No, I can't hit this one. There we go. And we'll scan. I shall heal up some. Run. And run some more. And switch character. And run back. We're gonna have to do it again. We're gonna have to farm these harpies until we level up. That's one character. Oops. Magical stone. Damn it, they got hit by random debris. Random projectiles. They keep dying too quickly. I can't level them up like this. There we go. Maybe. That's one of them. I don't care about the treasure. No singing in the hallways. And she died. Just as she was about to get hit, she healed. That was lucky. No, everyone is asleep. No. This is not good. This is not good at all. Run, 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 run. I'm gonna have to level her up again. Just to get some free healing. And she's gonna die. And all the party members have full inventory. This is so annoying. How did it get to this? What are we fighting out here? Also harpies and verse. I'm really looking forward to getting back to town and selling some crap from the inventory that we don't need. She dies. I hate it. She's dead so quickly. What am I doing? But she instantly dies from those projectiles most of the time. Of course, I could just play as her, and then I could just avoid them. The trick. We never went in here, I guess. What? I don't understand the map. Oh, the map is... I see. The map is inverted. We have been in there. This is the way the map is supposed to be turned. Or maybe not. Is it confusing? Upper deck. Will we climb the masts? Interesting, we can't go any further that way. So we can't explore the full ship. Is there anything under the stairs? No, it's my character under the stairs, that's what. I guess this one is already raised, we can't use it. And we don't want to use it, we just want to get off the ship. It's cursed. Ah, I see. It was because my characters was stuck. That's why I couldn't explore before. I see. I thought it was that we were limited. Who? It's Death himself! Sneaking on my ship for treasure. Gutsy. It is Death. Death versus the captain. I like that. That's the perfect Death laughter. Nya, 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 nya. Let's see if we can deal damage to him. Surprise. No, maybe not. Maybe we have to fight some enemies. Surprising that there is. I didn't expect Death to be the first boss of the game. Usually games save Death for a bit later. But apparently this game has Death as the first boss. Damn, remember this. What will we remember? I thought he cast a spell on us, but it seems like he's just teleporting. It was just a matter of happenstance that we stood right in the boss. Let's see, we gained 89 levels in we got to level 89. So the first dungeon of the game we gained 39 levels. Those are not your usual RPG numbers. Use magic circle. What about the captain? Can the captain finally find peace? There he is. And of course we had to shorten captain to capt. We couldn't fit captain in that bar or in that box. I see, that happened. Hope the captain rests. Yeah, resting in peace now. Ooh. For that Requiem grant, I guess we get another title. Let's see if we can switch around the titles. I'm just taking a tiny break right here when we have the chance. Enter the inn. We want to do a real save first of all. No, that's not the right one. Back to the inn. All the loading. Data save. Do we have to save all of them separately? I think we have to save each character separately. That is annoying. Also, maybe we could just beat the game with one single character. Maybe we don't need them all. Or at least maybe we don't need to focus on them all. We'll see. I think I will keep going with the party as is. But I think the game would be perfectly beatable with just the one character. The Evil Slain, 202. Next goal, 320. Interesting. The expert, how is he the expert? How is... But yes, we did get the title, so I guess they're just kinda like achievements if you want to collect all the different titles. And it seems we can put some items in storage, but we won't do that. I think, or maybe we will do that. Came to sell items. We don't need the leather armor anymore. Oops. We don't really need the broadsword. We keep the return rope. Short bow is pointless. And we don't know what these do. That's why we keep them for now, because we don't know what they do. Leather armor. I don't remember what weapon are we using for the dwarf right now. This one wasn't translated apparently. No, we can't use these. Oops, these. We probably don't need a tarot card, but save them for now. And it's unlikely. Yeah, let's see what we can put in storage. Don't remove. We put the healing stones in storage. How do you do it? This is going to take forever to put all the items in storage. We put the tarot cards, the evil, and the life potions, and the berserker drug. I think it said the save character and data, so maybe we only have to do this to save. But yes, this is such a weird and slow system to store your items. But at least in this menu we can get a good description of the items. The miracle power revives with 33%. And one-time use. This one also heals single HP, which I think is a revive, even though it doesn't say revive. Or maybe since the dungeon was so very long, maybe I take a break right now and come back later. I think that is a good idea. So we don't have to break in the middle of the dungeon. Yes, that might be the case. I see. Add evil to the weapon. I wonder if we can just use it as a one-time use and then it stays evil, or if it's a temporary effect, or however it works. For now we store it at least. I think we will do that. I will take a break from this game, a few hours, and then come back with another late stream of this. A part 2, where we continue to explore. Let's just take a look at the world map to get a feeling for it. There's nothing new we can buy. These are the same items. We can't really buy any equipment. We can only buy healing items. There's no armor shop. Dun, dun, dun. Let's do a quick save right here. Just to confirm. Yes, I think this is how the first game worked as well. We can replay any quest again. Yeah, we can just keep replaying the same quest again if we need more levels, or if we are looking for any good drops. So when I come back we will do this is question mark level, so we will do the altar next. The ghost ship was 4 clocks and the altar is also 4 clocks, so we will assume that this is going to take us long. The ghost ship took about 2 hours. So we will assume that the altar will also take 2 hours. And once we are done with the altar, we will have enough levels for this, probably. Or we can also try this one. We don't know what level we need to be, but we could also try this one with only one character. But I suspect, yeah, we could try that one instantly. This one, and then the altar, and then the lost girl. Hello, Quarky. I was just about to... I think I will end the stream right now. The opposite of perfect timing. It's okay, yeah. We started this game today. I got a late start today. I was playing so many games yesterday. I don't remember. Yeah, you saw some of that game yesterday. The one that was called... It has a weird title. Asushin, something like that. Asun-Sin. It was hard to pronounce that one. We beat that one yesterday, and we also beat Kingsfield, the Kingsfield side story yesterday. It was kind of like just a demo for Kingsfield 3, but we beat that one, and then we beat a random adventure shooter game. So we beat 3 different games yesterday on the stream. And today we started this one. I can just show you a bit so you get a feeling for it. And it's another, this is also PlayStation 1, another fan-translated game. Yeah, no worries then. I will be back with a late stream today. I will stream again in a few hours more of this game. And I wish the same to you. Take care with the with the gaming. And then we get back to this in a few hours. Hello, Goliath. Why is everyone popping in right now? I was just about to end this stream. But, yeah, exactly. New games every day. We beat one PlayStation 1 game yesterday that was fan-translated. And today we're starting another fan-translated PlayStation 1 game. But I can just show you a bit of the game before I end the stream. I was planning to take a break right now and come back in a few hours and do a late night stream. There have been so much streaming and so much playing this summer. I didn't have anything else planned for the summer, so this turned out to be the summer of streaming. It depends on the pay. Yes, it is nice. It has been super fun to stream all of these games. And I'm going to continue to do it. It's just that I won't be beating one game every day once the summer ends. We'll see if I get any kind of more consistent schedule for the streaming. But for now, I'm streaming as much as I can. And as you can see, this is a classic hack and slash RPG. You can make your own party, so you can decide if you want 4 knights or if you want 4 healers or 4 archers. You can build your party as you want. It's a completely free party. You don't even have to bring the entire party, I think. And another fun thing with this game is that you can play it in local co-op. If you have any friends to play with, then you can do some local co-op. And if you have I'm sure you might have one of those, since you are collecting so many consoles and accessories. You might have the multi-tap for the PlayStation. If you have a multi-tap, you can play 4-player. And you can also switch your party whenever you want. Now I'm playing as the priest. He has some healing, of course. He can stand around and heal the party. It's a bit tricky to aim at the right character, but... Harpies everywhere! What a mess. We can also, let's see, zoom out the camera a bit. Ooh, nice, nice. I plan to play that in the future. I'm probably going to stream it in the future. Ys 5, Lost Caffeine Kingdom of Sand. I played the Super Famicom version ages ago. I played the Super Famicom version so long ago that it wasn't even translated. I played it before it got translated at all. But yes, I also want to try the PS2 version and see how the translation is. I actually burnt a physical copy of that. So I know that the intro works at least. I have run around a bit in the first city just to try the disc. So I hope it works well for you as well. But in the future I will stream the entire game. It's a pretty short game. The Super Famicom version at least is super short. Less than 10 hours. And just like this game, it is of course action RPG. Any way you can play the game is a great way to play it, as long as the game works. Actually, of all the games, Ys 5 is also one of the most expensive Japanese PS2 games. There isn't many expensive Japanese PS2 games, but that is one of them. I guess it didn't sold very many copies back in the day. It is one of the most expensive. It is written. Of course. It's always nice with the original hardware. Yeah, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work. It should be working for you. The first dungeon we had in this game was a big ghost ship. So in that one it kept spawning ghosts everywhere, and I thought that the enemies were spawning because they were ghosts. but it seems like every area of this game will have respawning enemies like this. If I just wait around for a bit, the enemies respawn instantly. So that's just how the game works. It had nothing to do with the ghosts. And we can switch the camera around like this, and as I said, zoom in and zoom out. And we're using, as you can see, all my classic names. Classic party members as Opki, Brutta, Smurto, and Lennet. We have a warrior, a priestess, a dwarf fighter, and a hunter with a bow. That's the party. And we also have a map. I guess that is the church up there. So far this seems much smaller than the pirate ship, but once we enter the church, maybe there is a hidden basement in the church. So I guess this is going to escalate and be a big dungeon as well. It's also interesting that you can do the story or the dungeons of this game in any order. They have recommended levels, but you can do them in any order as long as you level up. Dead end. And of course there was a trap in the treasure. Let's see, can we equip it? Yes, the priest can equip some better armor. We go from 17 defense to 24. And we could switch this one to another character. I think this might be better for the hunter. We switch this to the hunter. And then she can equip 17 instead of 5. Yes, this is a big upgrade for the hunter. What's happening? I don't see anything. Earth necklace. That one mage is super dangerous. We really need to kill them fast. It can almost take out my entire party. And I can't believe they are doing the fade out for the song and then it restarts again. They couldn't find a way to properly loop the song. Let's take a look at the necklace. Oh, I see. It gives us extra defense against the earth element, I guess. Which way to go? So many ways. Can we go to the east? There are the mages. Kill them fast. Yeah, look at that damage they are doing. They are so dangerous, the mages. A new staff. Woohoo, finally. Well, I guess this was a wizard staff and we are a priest, so we can't really use it. If we keep going. I'm not sure how to interpret this map. How do I go to the east from here? Seems like I can't. Mages! Mages! Another bishop robe. The chests despawn pretty quickly. You have to be fast to grab them. Anyway, as I said, I plan to end the stream right about here and take a break for a few hours. And then come back with more. Apparently this is we can't go over the water. Ah, we can use the log. I think they had a very similar area in the first game. They might even have reused it. Are we supposed to follow them down the stream? Oh no, not the krångel. There's always krångel. Stupid technology. Woohoo, we made it. We made it to the other side. Nice. And there's the church. Can we get inside? Is there any way inside? So many harpies everywhere. I thought we had enough of the harpies in the last area. Apparently not. Oh, treasure. Wizard staff, but we don't have any wizards, so we won't even bother to pick it up. Ah, we're gonna die. Phew. Stop putting my party to sleep. Just run for it. Take shelter in the church. I'm sure the church will be safe. There we go. This will be a good spot to pause the stream, end the stream for now. Uh-oh. These guys seem super dangerous. Will I even survive this one fight? It seems like a big difficulty spike. Yeah, that was the first step. We will continue this later. That was the first step in the game. Game over. Perfect timing then. So there we go. I hope you get East 5 to work, Goliath, and thanks everyone else for watching too. And I shall see you in a few hours if anyone is still awake.